Hey, how's it going? Today marks day two. Day two. Ah, 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 ah. Day two of TE training. That's right. I'm in Houston. I am in TE training. I'm learning how to teach new drivers how to drive and maneuver and back and really how to talk to them in a sense. You know, how to deal with the different personalities and whatnot, and some of the complications that could arise with having a new student on your truck, and a new student might message in or call and say, hey, get me out of this truck. I don't like this driver. And then, my people might not call and, okay, so what's going on? And the student says, well, he's and then they might call me and say, hey, okay, so what's wrong? And I might say, I don't know. But it's just dealing with the different expectations of the new students and just basically getting to a point where they can actually learn real life instances, real life circumstances, or issues or problems that could happen while you're out on the road. Whatever student that I get, they're going to practice in a brand new 2019 Freightliner Cascadia because that's what I have. It comes with a fridge too, in case I happen to get you, right? So it comes with a fridge. It's not huge, but it's a decent size. So but yeah, man. I mean, it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to teach. Because my personal goal is to basically teach you everything that I know from the van side, from the boat side, everything that I've learned, things that I've noticed. I want you to know what I know. I want you to know all the little tips and tricks of just different things. Now, most of it was from the van side, so how to do certain things, but, some of that stuff can kind of transfer over to the boat side as well. So for me, I'm just wanting to, because I want you to hit the ground running, right? So when you graduate, I want you to get out there. I want you to understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, this, that, and the other. I mean, your first few days, especially that first day, but the first few days going into the first week for you as a brand new student, because I've been there, it's like, what am I doing? And I just, me personally, I'm not talking about Schneider as a whole, but me personally, I want you to know what you're doing and why you're doing it so that you can hit the ground running. Not like I was when I first started, and I was kind of struggling and didn't understand this, didn't understand that, this, that, and the other. So that's what my goal is. So it's going to be exciting to actually teach someone all these things. On the other side, it's like, I'm 37, don't look like it, but I am 37. Well, I assume I don't look like it. I'm 37. I've been driving. It'll be 4 years on the 10th of this year, February 10th, I believe it is. It'll be 4 years that I've been with Schneider as a whole. But my fear is that I have this young 23-year-old over here sitting in the driver's seat, and I'm trusting him with my life and his hazmat load. I guess that doesn't really matter per se, but his hazmat load, and he's freaking out, and he kind of side swipes the Mini or the Fiat next to us. That's my fear. That's my biggest fear in teaching a new student, is that sort of an accident. So I guess I'll be focusing on checking your mirrors, because that's what I learned. Check your mirrors, man. If you don't know, checking your mirrors in first gear and second gear when you're doing slow maneuvers, best friend. First gear is your best friend. Best friend is it's gonna be your soulmate. I've avoided a lot of potential accidents just by using first gear. A lot. There's been times where I was driving and I'm using first gear and I didn't see something, and I happened to look in my mirror because, again, the mirrors, that's your next best friend. Mirrors. And I look over, oops, and I was close to hitting something. Close. Didn't hit it. I was close. But if you're checking mirrors constantly, using first gear or second gear, that's just perfect. My hand's getting tired here. Oh wow. I just Anyway, so today's day two. Day one, what we really did was we got some paperwork. It's essentially what happened was that we got the same paperwork that you guys get as a brand new student going into bulk training. So that way we have an idea of what you're going through. Now, I've already gone through bulk training about a year ago, I think it is. So I understand, and the stuff that I received is essentially the same thing that I received when I was in training. Now I'm training to train you in a sense, so I'm receiving the exact same things. So it's kind of like you know how you have a set of parents, and the kid goes to mama and they ask, "Well, can I go outside? Can I get some candy?" And mama says no, and then the kid thinks, "So hey, I'm gonna go ask daddy because he says yes to everything." He goes to daddy, "Can I go outside and have some candy?" And then dad, at least in my case, I'm gonna say, "What'd your mama say?" You know, I learned quick. You know, so it's what they're doing essentially is getting to a place where you're in bulk training as a brand new student and you're learning whatever over there, and then you guys come on the truck with us and we're reinforcing what you learned over there. You know. So that is what the goal is. Today's day two. Yesterday I just got paperwork, and we also did a mock drive and a pre-trip. So basically, did a pre-trip on the truck, explained what I'm doing, testing everything, whatever, and then got into the truck, did the pump down test, all that stuff, and did a drive around the city, and then come back. And basically, it's a commentary thing. So basically, as I'm doing this stuff, I'm actually saying what I'm doing. And so I got all fives and everything, but basically his point of contention was that I need to speak louder. And I know why I do that. I do that because of strangers. And if you haven't noticed before, I do stutter. And when I get really nervous, I tend to stutter more, and I tend to not use the words that I want to use because I'm nervous and I'm kind of stuttering, and I start to hesitate, this, that, and the other, and it's like basically it's just like, oh my gosh, you know. So for me, I just need to relax, and it shouldn't be too bad because I did manage at Kroger for 16 years, and I know how to contend with people, different personalities, and management and customers, especially, and my employees telling them what to do, this, that, and the other, and explaining stuff. So I shouldn't have too big of a problem with it, but it's just being something new, just jumping into it. It's like okay, and then you go run off somewhere because you're scared, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna take a quick shower and get ready for class this morning. I don't know what we're doing. But yesterday was just, we received the paperwork. We didn't have to fill anything out, for the most part. I just signed my name on one thing. But we got that, and then we did the pre-trip and a drive around, came back, and that was basically it. So I am about to, again, take a quick shower, get ready for class, this, that, and the other, and get breakfast downstairs, which is going to be a sandwich of some sort, and an orange juice. My dad's from the country, and he can never say orange. It's always orange. To this day, orange. He never says orange or orange. No one says that. You know what? It's always orange. Anyway, so until next time, you guys have a good one. Be safe. Keep it in between the lines. Be safe in all that you do. Bye.